Hi, my name is JD, and today we're going to be going over the controversial topic of do pickups matter? Let's get to it. Right, so to start off this video, a bit of background history. Glenn Fricker's posted a couple of videos lately trying to find out what really matters in your guitar tone, whether it's the guitar, the woods, the cab, the amp, speaker, microphone, all that. And he put a video up basically saying that pickups don't really affect the tone that much. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through three guitars that I've got. They've all got different pickups. They're all in the same tuning and they've all got brand new strings on, because I was going to attempt to re-solder them myself, but it turned into a shit show. So I just got somebody else to do it all for me. He's done a great job. So now, if you remember my last video, which was the LTD JM2, which had Fishman influences in. So this now has got some different pickups in. This has got the Monty's Bethnal Green pickups in. Now, I'm just going to say, to start off with, that these are very expensive pickups. Probably the dearest pickups I will ever buy, especially after this video. But they do look good. They look better than the Fishman's, I think. But do they sound good? We're going to find out. Very expensive pickups then though. I think they retail for about 350 quid, maybe 400 quid, I can't remember. They were kind of custom ordered. They did like a big batch run for them. But I think you can get them now. So the next guitar is my trusty MH1000 ET. This has now got Fishman Fluence pickups in. So I took them out of the Josh Middleton one, and I had to really put them in this because this was the only guitar that I've got which had a battery compartment. And I originally had the Monty's Bill Stay signature pickups in here, but because the Washburn hasn't got a battery compartment, I thought there's just no point. Ideally, I would have liked to have the Fishman's in this one, because I think it probably would have looked a bit better. And to be honest, I could have done it. We could have routed it out, or maybe try and get the battery in the pickup cavity. But anyway, I've literally swapped 3 pickups over and spent some money on some new pickups. So, spent some money, let's see if it makes a difference. So what we're going to do is, we're going to start with the LTD MH1000 ET. You'd think I'd know that by now, the amount of times I've said it on my videos. This has got a Fishman Fluence pickups in, and we're going to use it in the pickup 2, the passive side. So it's pulled. Going through the Friday Deliverance 60, got a Boss Noise suppressor, got to do some cleans. Well, kind of cleans, I've not got it totally clean. And then do some crunch settings, and then we'll do some overdrive, high gain settings. Can't speak, I've not done a video for a while, so yeah, so the way I'm going to do is I'm going to play a simple riff, clean, and then I'll smash them all together, and I'll probably not record me playing it, because I just can't be arsed. I'll just record it on here, and I'll put on screen which one is which, and see if you can tell the difference. just going through that, having a listen on the clean. Obviously, it's not the best example, but there's a difference. I thought, ironically, the most even sounding one was the Fishman in the actual push setting, which is ironic because I've been saying I hate that pickup. So the first one was this pulled, sounded okay. The bethnal green ones, they were quite bright. I did like them. They're probably better for the cleans, to be honest, and they sounded really, really good. The Bill Steer ones, they were obviously the most high output pickups. They are quite high output. On the bridge anyway. The net ones are actually low output, but I never use that. And we're not going to do any net pickups because I never use them. So maybe I do actually when I'm doing some leads and cleans, but it'll take fucking forever if I do all this. This is going to be about fucking half an hour long anyway. So yeah, the Bill Steer ones, they were high output, quite compressed, and obviously a bit more gain. Now whether that equates to different tone or whatever, but there was a difference. Very subtle, may I add, but I mean, it's clean. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into a bit more overdrive. I think what I'll do is I'll leave the amp the same and I will just put the overdrive pedal on. I'm actually using the Boss OD200 at the moment, giving this a whirl. I got this a while ago, and to be honest, I never used it because I thought it sounded digital and shit, and then I realised maybe there's another video there, because I thought I'll try and get my KHTK to sound it, and to my ears I got them pretty damn close, so I was like, oh, maybe it's not shit. So anyway, if anyone's got one of these, can you let me know how you figure out where your settings are, because I've saved these two sounds that I like, which is in memory 2 and 4, and I don't even know what they are. I think one of them's a clone and one of them's a tube screamer, but I can't tell. It's quite confusing, this pedal. But anyway, I'm going on a rant. So what I'm going to do now is same again, but I'm going to put the Boss OD200 on. I'm going to get some like crunchy tones. So here we go. Right, so just going through that little setting, I thought they all sounded good. I thought once again the Fishman Fluence, the last one in the pushed setting, sounded really, really good. It was quite a lot of gain, a bit more gainy than the others, but it just sounded good. I'm surprised that I'm liking this one, especially pushed in so much, but maybe when I get to the high gain stuff, I'll just be like, no, it sounds shit. But yeah, once again, I think it kind of the same thing. I think the first one was quite okay. The Peter Greens seemed brighter, thinner. Trying to not use terms that will trigger people, but then the Monty's Bill Steer, they sounded quite dark and they had a bit more gain, and the Fishman's pushed in even more gain. So like I say, let me know in the comments what you think you're hearing. I mean, they are very subtle, these, and I think that's what Glenn is getting at, really. It's not that they don't make a difference, it's that it's so subtle that it's not worth, but you can spend your money somewhere else. I mean, like I said, these Bethnal green pickups, they were about 350 or 400 quid, I can't remember, but they were expensive pickups. Now, after this, we're going to have a look on the internet, and I'll see roughly what pickups cost. I mean, I think the Fishman's are about 200. Set of EMGs, I think, are about 200, like a headset or something. Now, you can get cheaper pickups. You can get some, I can't remember the name. If I remember, I'll put them on screen. There are some cheaper brand pickups, even UK built ones, that are apparently really, really good. I mean, obviously you've got the, what are they called, Burn Knuckles, but they're expensive pickups as well. And going through this test, I kind of knew, because I had done a bit before and I know a bit about pickups, and it's kind of exactly what I expected. There is not a huge difference, and if, like Glenn said, if you had 400 quid to spend and you wanted to change your sound dramatically, I wouldn't do it with pickups. I would buy another amp or another cab. But anyway, we're going to carry on, and we're going to go into the high gain settings and see what outcomes that brings. Right, now that's out of the way, what do we think? I mean, personally, I think there are some subtle differences, but they are subtle. And I think in a mix, I think this is what Glenn was trying to get across. In a mix, I don't think you're going to hear them. And if you can hear it, I honestly believe that, like these pickups, these bethnal green Monty's ones, they're quite low output pickups and they're quite bright. So all I would do was turn the gain up on the amp, maybe on the overdrive pedal, and lower the presence or maybe up the bass a bit. And I think, I mean, I'm not going to do it in this video, but I honestly think you could pretty much get any pickup to sound like any other pickup. There's that much variation on your amp, your pedal, your preamps, everything that goes into the signal chain, that I think you could get it to sound the same. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, man.